Your dog doesn't wait at the door because it misses you. It waits because it isn't sure you're coming back. Hours can pass and nothing changes for them. They don't move far. They don't sleep deeply. To you, you just went out for the day. To your dog, something disappeared, and the only place it might return is that door. Every sound becomes a possibility. Every minute becomes a question. And the moment you finally step inside isn't a greeting, it's relief. The moment you leave is small to you. Keys, shoes, the door closing, routine. But to your dog, something unusual just happened. The sounds that mean you are here stop. Your footsteps fade. Your scent begins to thin in the air. And the space you filled becomes strangely quiet. Dogs don't understand later. They understand presence and absence. So when you disappear, there is no explanation, only a change in the world they cannot control. At first they follow the last movement you made, where you stood, where you turned, and then they go to the door. Not immediately out of panic, but out of certainty, because that is where you became gone. Your dog doesn't go to the door to watch outside. It goes there to understand what just happened. When you left, you didn't slowly disappear to them. You were there, and then you weren't. And the last place the world still made sense was that doorway. Your scent remains strongest there. The air still holds the shape of your movement. Every return they remember has begun at that exact point. So they return to it again and again. Not because they expect you immediately, but because it's the only place your absence feels explainable. Dogs don't imagine where you went. They don't picture distance. They solve things using location. If something vanished at a place, that place is where reality should fix itself. So they lie near it, facing it, not waiting in the way humans wait, but staying where the world still has a chance to become correct again. At first, the waiting feels active. They remain alert, ears moving toward every distant sound. Any moment could still be the moment you return. And several times, it almost is. Footsteps outside, a door somewhere opening, keys touching metal. Each time their body rises before thinking. For a second, the world feels correct again. Then it isn't you. They don't feel disappointment the way humans do. Instead, the moment simply collapses and the waiting resets. So they lie down, but they never give themselves fully to sleep. Because sleep means accepting nothing will change, and they are not certain of that. Minutes don't pass to them in a line. They pass in attempts, small awakenings, small possibilities, small reunions that nearly happen. Over and over, the world almost becomes normal and then pauses again. After enough false alarms, something feels different. Not louder, not clearer, but familiar. All day your absence is felt open-ended, like it could continue forever. Then, gradually, the feeling changes. The house no longer feels abandoned, only unfinished. Your dog stands again, not suddenly, but with recognition. They return to the door more often now. They stay facing it longer each time. Nothing has happened yet, and still, they are certain. Dogs don't sense a specific hour. They sense a pattern reaching its end. The long stretch of not you begins to feel temporary, so they wait in a new way, not hoping anymore, but preparing. Then finally, it happens. A sound outside that feels different from the others. Footsteps that carry intention. Movement that matches memory. Metal turning where it always turns. Before the door even opens, their body already knows. They move closer. Breathing quickens. Stillness turns into tension. And when the door finally shifts, you see a greeting, but your dog experiences a resolution. For hours, the world existed in an unfinished state, a space where something essential was missing. Now it snaps back into place. Energy rushes out of them all at once. Not because they stored excitement, but because they held uncertainty. You were never just arriving home, you were reappearing. To you, the day continued normally outside. To them, the world had been paused, and only now begins moving again. Even after you're home, many dogs don't settle right away. They follow you from room to room, They lean against your legs. They bring something to you, not to play, but to stay close. Some quietly rest a paw on you. Some press their body against yours and remain there. They are not asking for attention. They are checking reality. Because when you left, you disappeared without warning, and for hours, the world existed without certainty. So now they confirm you in the only way they understand, through touch. Each contact tells them the same thing. You are still here. You are not fading again. This return is staying. Only after enough moments of nearness does their breathing slow. Only then do they lie down and truly rest. Dogs don't wait for time to pass. They wait for presence to return. They don't count hours the way you do. They count moments where you are missing, and moments where you are real again. To you, leaving is part of the day. To them, it's the world briefly losing its center. And every time you come back, you don't just enter the house. You restore something they were holding open for you. They weren't watching the door. They were watching for you.